if when our case is completed, his citizenship is revoked here and he has no status in the country, we can deport him back to India. Now, there's also an issue, another case that is before the court that he's fighting, and that is a request by the Indian government to extradite him. Now, in the case of Dominica, the issue of extradition does not arise. It is an issue of a deportation because he's in the country illegally. He has no status in the country and therefore has no constitutional or legal protection. So, or legal protections. So, the Dominican government has a free hand to act. In fact, Mehul Choksi may have made a mistake to travel to Dominica. The information that we're getting now is that he may have taken his girlfriend to Dominica, probably to dinner to have a good time and so on, and got caught. Now, that would have been a monumental error because whereas in Antigua, because he's a citizen, we could not deport him like what we did to Ayushi. Ayushi was not a citizen, so we were able to deport him. And from the time we made him persona non grata, you had a situation here in which the U.S. Marshals already on the ground with their aircraft. They just handcuffed him and put him in the plane and took him back to the United States. He's presently in jail in the United States. So the government of Dominica, or law enforcement for that matter, unless the court rules otherwise, the law enforcement in Dominica could have him deported back to India because he's still an Indian citizen. Now, the problem is if they deport him back to Antigua, then as a citizen, and even though his citizenship is unsettled, the reality is, he still enjoys constitutional and legal protections as a citizen. We have no doubt that his citizenship ultimately will be revoked because he did not disclose certain material information. And even though our act states that automatically the citizenship will be revoked, there is a process. So the law says one thing, but you have regulations that outline the process for revocation. It is similar in India. But what the attorneys for Choksi are doing, they're trying to give the impression to people that the process was completed. In fact, if you listen to Justin Simon, who is representing Choksi on Observer Friday morning, he said categorically that Choksi was not an Indian citizen or not an Indian citizen. I then sent a message to Darren Matthew Ward, who read it, in which I said that, yes, Mr. Choksi sought to revoke his citizenship, but it was not actioned, and he remains a citizen. It's only then that Justin disclosed that they will be taking the matter to court to determine who is right, if the Indian government is right, or if his client is correct. But from all indications, he's still a citizen. The Indian government is very much interested